Hey, you are back for another episode of me losing 60 pounds by December 29th of 2025. I wanted to mention to you guys, I know I say that in the beginning of every video, but that's kind of like an affirmation for me, a reminder that that is a quest that I'm on. So I'm so happy that I'm uploading these videos because it gives me a chance to remind myself every day that I upload that I am on a quest to lose 60 pounds by December 29th of 2025. I wanted to come here and address the discouragement that I was feeling yesterday. I had a rough time when I got up and I got on the scale and I had gained some more weight. I had a hard time doing my first workout. It seemed like my first set of reps was so difficult to get through. Then when I went on my 10 15 a.m. walk, I'll take an a.m. walk on my break because during my job allows me to have a break in the a.m. I was on my 15-minute walk and it felt like my ankle was hurting, and I was like, oh, my knee, and I was nearing the end of my walk. I had been walking for about 15 minutes, and all of a sudden it was like this peace and this calm came over me, and it was like a voice, not a literal voice that I heard, but it just felt like a voice was just telling me to cut it out. Don't allow your thoughts to derail you from all of your success and your accomplishments during your journey over the last 7 days. I have been doing remarkable with my working out. I have been doing exceptional with keeping my calories low, and it just was a reminder to me, and I want to remind or convey this to you guys, is that our thoughts are so powerful. Our thoughts then power our actions, and then from those actions you will receive a positive or negative result. And I'm telling you, as soon as I finished my AM break, it was like a sigh of relief. And I just noticed that when I came back in to do my next exercise, it was easier. When I went on my lunch walk, where I walk 30 minutes, nothing was hurting. I was whizzing through, listening to my music, and I was actually awestruck because I'm like, wow, my thoughts had not only corroded my thinking, but it was like physically affecting my body. So I just wanted to remind you guys, and just have this upload be a reminder that do not be a prisoner to your thoughts. um, and even though we are living in the present, and me living in the present, the scale yielded a gain. So I'm a person that really believes in living in this moment, like right now. However, even though I am that type of person, I had to remember, one, just in December of 2024, I was 268, between 268 to 273 pounds. So me losing weight is something that I know how to do. I'm not out here lost on, what I need to do for the proper, body composition. I can feel gains under, the weight that I'm carrying now. And even though I've been away from YouTube a long time, I still was working out every day, and still had a fire up under my bones for weight loss. So I know this message in this vlog is a little bit longer than what I normally post, but I just had to have this video as a reminder to look back for myself and for others, to not be enslaved to your thoughts, because your thoughts spawn you into action, and the actions that you make will yield you either a positive or a negative result. And also, even if you are a person like myself that's living in the moment, you have to have a realistic perspective come on now, you've gotten down to 276 pounds, 268 between 273 pounds. I'm sorry, and don't allow 1 pound gain of water weight, which is all of this weight that I'm losing in the first week or so anyway. And it's my belief that it is, but don't allow that 1 pound to, or that little, tweak in the scale to just totally derail you like that. And I want to also say that that's why I think as a content creator, through the tough times, I need to share those moments with, my audience, because, I'm always, hey, but yeah, life just isn't always cookies and cream for me, especially in the arena of fitness and weight loss, and I'm talking about the mental component, the self-sabotage, the compulsive overeating, confidence issues. There are a whirlwind of layers that I'm learning this go round that are really attached to this weight loss. And instead of just me being so zeroed and focused on the scale, it's nice to, first of all, I was able to go back and say, okay, let's deal with what actually caused the discouragement. This discouragement was the movement on the scale. Now, when you actually think of the importance of your entire journey and all that you have accomplished, is that elevation worth sabotaging your whole day or a whole 3 days, and then you're not posting, you haven't been committed? It just wasn't, the logical choice for me. And I think that I'm glad that I was able to, in that moment, instead of just putting it out there, I'm discouraged, to really identify it was the weight going up, and then to begin to delve into my soul, why that was so important to even derail me. So I meditated a lot about that today. I prayed about that today. And if I'm faced with those feelings, instead of just sinking into the feeling, it's important to delve into your mind and find out what has me feeling this way, so that I can avoid that. And fortunately, I was able to turn my discouragement into major motivation for me today, because that discouragement, I was able to turn it around and say, I don't my body be a prisoner of my mind, because I'm a little discouraged because of a reading on the scale. So now, without further ado, you guys know exactly what to do. Stay tuned for my weigh-in.
Thank you,